It's Varka time. Yay! This is his ratio. The weapon I'm using is Serpent Spine on R5, but I might try it without it. Probably with something like the Wolf's Gravestone, maybe. Or we could like switch it up to something like this. I'm using the 4-piece set of the Hooray set for the DPS. You know, he's C0. Not crowned, but decently leveled. My Durin is on Mist Splitter. Same set as Varka, C0, and then crowned on his skill and ult. Crowned Bennett, C6. Noblesse. Aquila for the high base attack. And level 100 for, you know, higher base attack. Which was a really stupid idea. I shouldn't have done that, really. It's not worth it, really. Use your stuff on your masterless, whatever they're called, on like reaction-based characters like Nefer or like Lama and Nefa. You know, all the lunar reaction characters. That's just a better idea if you want like quote unquote higher damage. But really, it's like a minimal increase. It's like what, 5%. It's not that big. Don't worry about it. Like if anything, just use it on a character that you really like. That's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna level 100 my Varissa next. Being that I have like multiple C6 characters. So yeah, don't worry too much if you wasted it. It's not that bad. You can always just, you know, hope for more, I guess. I don't think this is from my standpoint because I've been, you know, playing for a while. So I have the luxury of having multiple C6 characters from the standard banner. It's not terrible. It's not great either. I mean, I have one right now. It's just I still haven't decided who I want to give it to. I'm thinking probably like a Nefa because I've been using her a lot recently. She's also a really good character. She's super strong. It also helps her increase her damage, probably, being that she's a lunar reaction character. You could also use it on your DPS like Zubai or Nefer or your Flins. I don't own Flins. I don't really care for Flins. I mean, I'll play Lunar Charge Chlorand. She's fun. I think she's better than Flins, like gameplay wise for me. Even though Flins is a lot stronger. Also, this is my Prune. I just leveled her today. She's not maxed yet, but this is what I'm working with so far. 3,000 attack, which yeah, this is what you want to reach around that much, if you can. It's kind of difficult. Like a lot of people have been using Old Sworn Eye, which is also a good like idea because like it gives ER and you get an attack percentage and it has high base attack. But I'm using Skyward Atlas because, you know, more attack, and ideally it's best to run her on an ER Sands so you can reach your ER requirements. It shouldn't be super hard to get your energy, being that Varka gives you a ton of particles in this team, even though he doesn't need them. His burst does no damage. It's not like he needs them. I guess it's probably because, like, you know, to generate particles for, you know, your secondary animal character, which he wants in his team, because God knows why. It's kind of stupid. I don't know why he wants a second animo. I think it's this. Is it? No, it's this. Yeah. I don't know why he wants a second animo character. It's kind of stupid. Like, imagine if you could run him in like a vape team. That would have been really nice. And then you just run him on VV. Honestly, I think I from the beginning I've always thought it was a great idea to just run him on VV. because he's just, you play him with off-field characters, so you constantly swirl that element. He's basically like Sucrose, I guess, but Sucrose is better. I'm not gonna lie. I guess he does damage, but like, I would just play Sucrose. Kazuha's dead in the ditch forever, honestly, with lunar reactions. Maybe like with, what's it called, Sneshnaya, we're probably gonna get like damage bonus again, but like I highly doubt that with Stellar Superconduct, being that like it's kind of just a reaction to be a reaction. It's like Lunar Bloom, you know. It doesn't do much. It doesn't change anything. So C0 Prune, by the way, C2 would be ideal, and C6 at most if you can. I don't know what you would be doing to C6 this character unless you're really lucky, or like C6ing your Durin or Nicole, which I don't blame you. They're both good units. I would C6 both if I could. That would help me get a like more Prune constellations. You really don't need to level her talents. I was watching videos on her and like they were like, oh, you should level her ult and then skill, and I'm like, you really don't need to. She's just there to swirl. And I don't know if Vivi is that great on her, being that like, you know, it only shreds for like 10 seconds, and it's like you're on fielding her a little bit, and her animation is like what, a second, and then you have to swap, and then you have to do Varka's skill animation, which is like another second. So like it's 8 seconds of like VV shred. How long is the duration of his skill? $11 seconds? No, that's his cooldown on his skill. Duration is 12 seconds. You'd run out by then. Your third skill is probably not gonna get the shred. So like, sure, I guess. That's if you can get a third skill. Oh my, I'm a yapper. It's been 8 minutes and I haven't played. My bad. God. I've been recently just been going to this boss. This thing doesn't fall over that easily. Like, you can easily damage test shit on here. So, that's what I've been doing. Get the shred from Durin. One, two, charge. And your Bennett ult already ran out, so. It died pretty quickly. I wasn't really paying attention to the numbers, honestly. But it died within 2 skills, so it's not bad. I can try with Venti this time. They're not the same amount of investment. Because, you know, you don't really need to level Venti's ult or anything. I leveled his basic for when I wanted to try and play him as a DPS with his new buffs. He's okay. He's not my favorite DPS character. He's fun to play though. C0. We're probably gonna... I need to change this to probably stringless or something. But, yeah. You don't need much ER on him because of his Ascension passives. Oh my god, it still doesn't respawn. I didn't teleport far enough. I mean, I can maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much of an increase it is. I haven't seen the map. I haven't seen anything for it. Nobody has been really talking about it that I've seen. Besides, like, maybe it's a Jeff, which is like a pretty big theory crafter within, like, the Genshin community for damage and stuff. It's around the same amount. I mean, then again, Venti has his own personal damage as well. But, like, it's... I don't know, man. They both use VV. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I guess it's just... I think Prune is just another, like, free character you can use. She's not bad. She's rather good, honestly. I think she's, like, borderline competitive with, like, Bennett and Eon-san. With, like, their attack buffs. Like, what? It's pretty good attack increase, I think. Let me check. Let me, like, use Varka. How do I get this? Oh, I have to swirl. I have to swirl an element. Let's use an Nepha. So, my Nepha is at 2,128%, not percent, flat attack with just her artifacts right now. She's currently probably using, like, the Tri-Moon artifact set for, like, the off-field. Yeah. Morning Star, that's what it's called. Her skill is maxed, and then, you know. You don't really need to level the ult. I guess it does damage, but, like, you don't really need to. Wake up. What the hell? How do you increase your attack? Oh! Oh, I need another X-ray character! I'm kind of dumb. Well, she also gives a bonus on to, like, normal attacks and stuff. We're dying. And the Nepha shield isn't, like, super strong either. I'm pretty sure, like, Nicole has, like, the same amount of, like, shielding as a Nepha does, really. Let's try this again. With a Hooray character in the team. Put Varka in. Or is it one of those buffs that don't show in stats? No, it does. So 300. Well, like 200 attack increase. I guess what? I had like 2.5. This is 300. It's not bad. Bennett gets like a triple that amount. But like, at least you won't have to be trapped in a circle. That's like one of the benefits to her that I really like, that you don't have to be like stuck in a circle. It's really nice. Oh, she gets 500. Wow. Wow, good character. Half of Bennett's attack buffing? That's pretty good. Honestly, yeah, very competitive. You don't have to deal with the circle anymore. And she's an Animo Catalyst. So, like, you could run her on, you know, your TTDS. And she should be fine, and then you can slap VV on her. It's one of the best things to do with an Animo Catalyst. That's why Sucrose is actually so good. You get a 48% attack increase, and then you get, well, 48% attack. Is it really that much? I don't remember. So base attack of 862. Let me pull up the calculator. And what, you get a 48% increase? So 862 times 0.48, 400. It's not bad. It's around the same amount as if you were to have like, what, the 3000 attack on Prune. It's just 100 less. I mean, it shouldn't increase. It shouldn't like change your damage drastically. Maybe by like, I don't know, like 100 damage increase. But like, it's not that big of a deal. Especially since you can be oversaturated in attack. Especially in this game. It's very easy to. I mean, then again, it's really good on Varka if you have more attack. Being that you want to run attack everything on him. Because he doesn't really do animo damage, he does his other elemental damage. There's probably diminishing returns on that. I don't know the formula to that. I mean, if I did, I would probably show it, if I could. I probably need to look more into that. But then again, at least I'm not spreading misinformation. Like a lot of people. like people saying that Nicole's a must pull, but really she isn't. Yeah, she gives team-wide attack buffing like around like 600. Still around Prunes. It's like, yeah, it's good. Her shield's good. Her coordinated attacks do pretty good damage. It's just, you don't really need to pull anybody. So if you like have Bennett or like Eon's on already, and you don't want to pull Nicole, you really don't have to. I'm only pulling her because I don't want to use Bennett that much anymore. I don't like playing Bennett, especially with the circle, and playing him for so long. Especially with Mavuika, it's kind of annoying to do with Bennett. But then again, you like, it could ruin your melt setups as well. So like, that's one of the drawbacks of Mavuika playing with Nicole. There's probably new combos for that. I don't keep up with that anymore. I can't. Mavuika does, like, it's like Skirk. I don't care that much. Like, I have her, I guess, but like, I don't know. Her playstyle is like rather repetitive, and I'm not into it. Sure, she gives out the big numbers, but like, I'd rather play like Tsubai, which is like definitely stronger, and like, you can, it's dynamic. You can switch up your combos if you want, and with like Linnea, you now have like the strongest freaking team in the game for a while. I mean, don't get me wrong, Nefer is right behind her. But like, some people just don't like the game cycling of like, oh, you charge attack and you dash. It's like, it can be difficult on high ping as well, because it can make somebody like some people lag. So like, I can understand why people don't play Nefer. Flint's is okay. You need a Nefa. It's like Nefer without Lauma. I mean, I guess you don't need an Nefa. They're special, but like, you don't really have the sustain to really. What Flint's team would you play? A Nefa. What's a free to play team? Shincho, Vishal. Is there a Hexrise circle? You would need another. Yeah, yeah. I think this would work. I mean, I'm not. I know people who have Flins, but I don't think I will ask them to try it out. But the Lunar reaction characters are rather strong, especially being that the transformative reactions. You can always just increase that damage, keeping going up and up. Especially since they have like other ways of increasing it as well, like Flynn's with his attack, Nefer with her EM, which more EM is good for the transformative reactions. So it benefits both. And then Lauma also does it. So does Anefa with her special talent here. And Zubai and Linnea also have like it with defense. I wonder how Noelle's do. Oh shit! I wonder how Noelle's doing like lunar reaction wise. Do people build her full EM or do they build? I guess you could run the lunar set, like the Nod Cry one that you run on your Nod Cry DPS. It would work. And it gives like what 30 crit rate? Yeah. Which is really good. So you basically have 35 crit rate to go off of. Using a crit rate circlet. I'll probably try that out later on. I'm probably gonna try one more Prune team and end the video. But I really don't know what team I would play with Prune. I guess any attack character works with her. So like maybe Durin. Because I like playing Durin DPS. You would mainly play charge attack, so for Rena, if you're playing for Rena, we need another healer. Which probably entails Bennett usage. But I would have too much pyro application. So maybe like a hydro healer. But he also benefits from the pyro infusion. Let's try this. I should probably try something more FTP here. Cause, you know, why not? So Ben on that, and then we'll have Farina on Sack on the Favonius. Like, you should be. If you don't have your Farina on Favonius, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, your energy issues. I can see them. I think people use this on Durin, but I'm not gonna use it. I wish this worked on him. It would have been really cool. You know what? This is free to play, honestly. We're switching these out. And then for you, we're gonna use either. I'll try this. Ideally, you want to just charge attack with Durin, because his charge attack multiplier is really high. Does really good vape numbers too. Very good character. I suggest pulling, honestly. One of my favorite characters as well. Little baby dragon. Good damage, good support. All around character. And he has a lot of pyro application. You don't really get that unless you play Shanling all the time. I guess you could do that, but I prefer not to. Especially with her wanting to be played with Bennett. Yeah. I guess it's really up to you. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed, and I really don't know what to say. I'm bye.